Hello, parents. Thank you for tuning in. It's difficult to find time for parents to come in and gym space, and then parents who miss parent meetings, then they wonder what they missed. So I like to send out a link with pertinent info, and I'm always super quick with these. I wanted to go over quickly the handbook, the schedule, and then the theme for the year. Our handbook can always be found on the website. So if you go to the schools, Ankeny, girls sports, track and field, you got the schedule, handbook, records, homepage, etc. On our handbook here, we wanted to point out, as a coaching staff, we ask our athletes to show up with the right team mindset every day, meaning they're tough, they've got good effort and attitude, and they're motivated. If they bring these things to every practice, then we start having really good days and weeks, and by the end of the season, we're a really good team. You've noticed that we begin practice at 4:05. We are efficient with our time. We're done by 5:20, 5:30 every day. Nothing before 6, though, just in case things go long, handoffs, block work, etc. At this age, we ask the girls to vouch for themselves, meaning if they're going to miss a practice for whatever reason, that they get it excused with, ideally, me. Family emergencies, family vacations, and then school activities would be things that are excused. Spring break here, if your daughter's gone all of spring break, they will not be competing at the first outdoor meet. That's not a punishment to them. As a coaching staff, if we haven't seen them practice for an entire week, it could do them physical harm at that first meet if we haven't seen them. So that's why we don't want to rush them back into anything, and we have them practice that whole week. If they can make it to 2 practices during spring break, we can put them in that first outdoor meet, but there's no guarantees. We encourage athletes to be involved in other sports and show choir, things like that. So if they are, we will come up with a schedule for them so they know exactly where they need to be and when. We kind of hold off on that until we see who's on varsity, JV for that other sport. Okay. Other than that, on here, you'll see some good race day tips, things to pack, etc., our qualifications for lettering, and what to expect from their experience. On the schedule here, you'll notice several JV meets on here, which is the goal. We've got over 80 athletes out for track, and varsity spots are very limited. So we added 5 JV-only meets just to make sure all of our athletes have plenty of opportunities to run. Okay. You also see on here, we've got team activities. We try to do team meals, 2 team meals per month. And then we do dress-up days on Fridays, and we try to get out and do things like bowling. We've got hot yoga coming up, etc. The final thing I want to touch base on would be our coaching staff. Coach Fisher and I will be working with the 100 to 400 kids. Sometimes we'll split up, and I'll take our 400 kids, and she'll keep our 1s and 2s, and vice versa. Coach also will be working with our 800, Clinging Smith, or 1,500, 3,000 distance kids. Booth will be with our shot and disc. And then Roush is going to do our hurdles and jumps. Other odds and ends at this level. Post-race, we ask that your daughter go talk to their event coach first, and then go chat with the parent. We ask all athletes to stay for the entire meet. At the end of the meet, they can sign out with the parent. Now, if something comes up and they need to leave, just email me and we can get them out of there a little bit quicker. Parents are not allowed on the infield during varsity meets, so please stay in the stands. Enjoy watching your daughter compete from the stands. We're emphasizing that your daughter say thank you to their event coach every day after practice because they're giving up tons of their time. Bring indoor-outdoor gear every day, and we always want to be positive and have the right team attitude. Now, in terms of where we finished the last few years, I started last year as my first year. We made a big jump last year, and it'd be easy to give ourselves a pat on the back. But our goal this year is to get in the top 10 and finish with over 30 points at the state meet. So we could be content with last year, but we need to be hungry, which is why our theme for this year is Run Hungry. To get to that next top 10 threshold, we've got to be hungry, and we've got to work every day to get there. If you've got questions throughout the season, feel free to email me. Email is always best, and we're looking forward to having a great season with your daughter. Thank you.